today's news, State Electric Company addresses concerns regarding billing. Maldives Marketing and Public Relations Company showcases Maldives at IMM, Germany. And Maldives passes bill to combat cruelty against animals.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the English News Bulletin on MMTV. I'm Aisha Tashkil with the news this hour. The Maldives Customs Service has reported Maldives imported goods worth 5.2 billion rupiah in January while exporting 144 million rupiah. According to the newly released customs data, imports including petroleum products totaled 5.2 billion rupiah, with non-petroleum imports accounting for 4.4 billion rupiah of that figure. Just 3 countries supplied 60% of all January imports. Neighboring India dominated with 51.04 billion rupiah, while China contributed 1.043 billion rupiah. And the United Arab Emirates provided 1 billion rupiah in goods. For exports, Thailand emerged as the primary destination, receiving 68 million rupiah in Maldivian goods. The United Kingdom followed as the second largest market with exports valued at 25 million rupiah. Seafood products continue to drive the Maldivian export economy. Refrigerated skipjack tuna led all exports at 73 million rupiah, with canned fish products following at 29 million rupiah, and frozen yellowfin tuna contributing another 15 million rupiah. On the import side, 2 categories tied for the highest value: food products and the combined category of machinery, appliances and electronics each accounted for 960 million rupiah. Petroleum imports, including diesel, petrol and jet fuel, followed closely at 728 million rupiah. The January trade activity generated 287 million rupiah in customs revenue, with an additional 24 million rupiah collected in royalties. Managing Director of the State Electric Company Stelco, Hussein Fahmi, clarifies the recent issuance of 2 bills in close succession.
In a post on social media platform X, Fahmi reassured the public that Stelco, a company with a 75-year history of national service, would never mislead its customers. He emphasized that this billing approach had been disclosed in advance through the media. He explained that the 2 bills are not for the same usage period and that each bill clearly indicates its respective billing period. This measure was introduced to clear a 20 to 25-day backlog in the billing process that arises after meter readings are taken. To ease any financial strain, customers have been granted a 30-day grace period to settle their bills without penalties. Another key reason for this adjustment is to ensure that the Ramadan month bill is issued as a single monthly bill, incorporating the government discount. Fahmi noted that if the backlog had been included in the Ramadan bill, the discount would have only applied to a part of the Ramadan period. Additionally, clearing the backlog will allow Stelco to take meter readings in the last week of each month, starting in April, with bills being delivered the next day. This will enable customers to compare their bill readings with their meters, enhancing transparency and trust in the company.
The Malay Water and Sewerage Company MWSC has announced that 3 major water infrastructure projects will be completed by August 2025, doubling the capital's water storage capacity and increasing production by 30%. MWSC is working to expand water production, enhance storage capacity and establish a pipeline network between Hulu Malé and Malé. Speaking on MMTV's Bodohabar program, MWSC Managing Director Abdul Mateen Mohammed said the company is working with Hitachi on a 10,000-ton daily capacity project set for completion by August to significantly boost water production by 30%. The expansion also includes new pipeline connections to Hulu Malé to address the capital's persistent water challenges. While plans to increase Malé water storage capacity have been discussed, practical work has yet to begin. Meanwhile, the construction of tanks in Hulu Malé capable of storing 10,000 tons of water is progressing, with completion expected within a month. Once finished, Hulu Malé storage capacity will increase by 90%. MWAC is also replacing Male's aging tanks with two new 13,000-ton tanks. This upgrade, set for completion in about 2 months, will double the city's total water storage capacity to 26,000 tons. When Male faces water shortages, the only solution is to transport water. To resolve this issue, MWAC is advancing work on a pipeline system connecting Hulumale and Male via the bridge. This project, initially launched in 2016, had stalled but is now moving forward rapidly. According to Matin, the connection had remained incomplete for nearly a decade, but under President Dr. Mohammad Muiz's administration, the work would be completed and the service would become operational. We have more news coming up after this short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. In more local news, the Maldives Marketing and Public Relations Corporation, MMPRC, participated in the International Media Marketplace IMM 2025 held on March 3rd in Berlin, Germany. IMM 2025 provided MMPRC with a valuable platform to engage with leading journalists and media representatives from Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, reinforcing the Maldives' position as a premier travel destination in the region. Organized by Trave Media, IMM is a globally recognized networking event that connects key players in the travel industry, including editors, journalists, broadcasters, and influencers. The event facilitated strategic partnerships between exhibitors and travel trade professionals through structured meetings and networking sessions, fostering long-term collaborations. At the event, MMPRC shared updates on the Maldives' tourism sector while strengthening its media outreach. A key focus was showcasing the diversity of the country's tourism offerings, ensuring continued appeal among German-speaking travelers. As of February 23, 2025, Germany ranks as the fifth largest source market for the Maldives, contributing 23,294 arrivals and a 6% market share. As part of its broader marketing strategy, MMPRC has launched several initiatives to boost visitor numbers from Germany. Recent efforts include a high-visibility taxi advertising campaign and participation in the Berlinale Film Festival. Additionally, the corporation is preparing a collaborative marketing campaign with TUI, one of the world's leading tour operators, to drive engagement and bookings. Looking ahead, MMPRC plans to participate in ITB Berlin 2025, the world's largest tourism trade fair, and host Visit Maldives Week in Munich, Frankfurt, and Zurich. Other planned initiatives include digital and print marketing campaigns, media familiarization trips, webinars for travel professionals, joint promotions with tour operators, and high-end print advertising. The government has introduced a draft law aimed at preventing pet abandonment. Cruelty, and ensuring the protection of domestic animals.
The bill related to animal keeping and protection was presented to the Parliament by Hinnavaru MP Muhammad Abdul Rahman on behalf of the People's National Congress (PNC) on March 3, 2025. The bill outlines regulations for livestock management, including the breeding, sale, and transportation of animals, and aims to ensure the health and safety of both imported and domesticated animals. It also requires the registration of animal imports, animal feed, and medicines. A key focus of the bill is tackling animal cruelty and neglect. It includes fines ranging from MVR 5,000 to MVR 1 million for various offenses, including pet abandonment, illegal breeding, and the spread of diseases through animals. The bill also proposes penalties for illegal animal imports and exports. The draft law mandates the establishment of quarantine facilities and animal sanctuaries at ports where animals are imported. In response to growing concerns about stray animals, particularly cats in the capital, the government has already set up a special shelter for stray cats in Hulumale.
The privatization The Privatization and Corporatization Board (PCB) has announced that Dr. Vitaly Lyubimov has been removed as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Maldives Industrial Fisheries Company Limited (MIFCO). No official reasons were disclosed for Monday's dismissal. Dr. Lyubimov, appointed on December 9, 2024, was the first foreign national to lead the state-owned company. He has a background in crisis management and holds a PhD in economics and public administration. His tenure lasted nearly 3 months. His appointment followed the dismissal of his predecessor, Ahmad Shama Rashid, who was removed in May last year amid corruption allegations. The positions remained vacant until Lyubimov's selection. And that concludes all the news we have for you this hour. Thank you for watching.